You who love Mason and Julia are here today to witness the act of faith and love by which they join their fortunes and future. I use the word fortune advisedly in its old-fashioned sense. None of us knows what chance may bring into our lives, yet by the words they're about to speak, Mason and Julia will defy both ill winds and fair winds and place their devotion to each other, their daughter, and to such other children God may grant them. Their life is not yet and never will be lived that is without some tragedy, unforeseen obstacles, anger, harsh words, and great blessings. Yet the love between this man and woman has given them the power to say that happiness, forgiveness, and peace are not only possible in this life, but are, in fact, theirs together. And this should be a humbling example for all of us and cause for great joy. My role here is as yours, simply to witness and bless the difficult but timeless union they come to forge in our presence today in their own words. So now, may I have the rings? Mason, you may now speak your vows to your Julia and place the ring on her finger. Julia, take your ring.
Milk, butter, ground beef. These I pledge you for the rest of my days.
And finally, my heart, this I pledge to you the rest of my days. I never said anything half that nice to me.
It'll come to me.
Mason, wing it.
Why don't you start?
And then what? Put the ring on my finger.
I have to say the vows first.
Then vow something.
I vow that I will forever come home at a decent hour. And certainly other women are out of the question. Yes?
Okay. Okay, I vow to do the same thing, too.
And I vow never to floss in the bedroom. She says it sounds like somebody playing the harp. And money, I promise that I will always provide for you and Samantha.
I thought we were going to leave things like that out.
Well, in case you break your leg or get disbarred or something.
Oh. Oh, well, okay, I vow to provide that for you, too.
Well, what I'd like to know is, what if you change your mind?
Me? You promised me butter and ground beef and want to know if I'm going to change my mind? I'm still here, aren't I?
Well, good, because I don't know if I could handle that. I swear before everybody that I really do want this. I don't know what's come over me. It's like a demon or something, but I think I might die if I don't, like, get old and fat and weed your garden. I mean, I worked so hard to be good enough for you.
You are good enough for me. You always have been good enough for me. It's not your fault that I didn't know it. I promise never to do that to you again. I swear.
What about if I come home late? Very late.
That's okay.
With lipstick on my collar.
That's not.
Just checking.
Will you please vow to love me forever? So everybody can hear.
Is that all? Well, I promise to love her forever. I do.
No. That part is coming. I do.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough. The rest we can work out. That's if you really meant it.
Oh, I meant it. I vow that I meant it.
And I vow to love you forever. I vow to try to understand rather than judge you. And I ask your forgiveness for all the times that I failed you. And all the times that I will fail you.
And I vow that failure is not sufficient cause to render these vows null and void.
Well, that's probably enough for the vows. Enough. Will you please exchange rings? Julia, do you take this man to be your husband in accordance with the vows you have just spoken?
I do.
And Mason, do you take this woman to be your bride in accordance with the vows you have just spoken?
I do.
Then, in sight of these witnesses, and with the power vested in me by Almighty God and man, I now happily pronounce you man and wife.
Father, he was a man when he walked in here.
Man and woman.
Husband.
Husband and woman. Husband and wife.
Thank you.
Now, my children, may you go in peace, and may the Lord's peace always be with you. And I mean it.
We did it.
Honey, you forgot to kiss me.
Oh.